Hello, fellow human beings. I'm Emilia Vasta, and I'm so honored to hang out with you today. So, most people spend their whole life searching for happiness, and I dare say I found the answer to it. So, I'll be sharing that with you. And if you stick until the end, there's also a fun challenge that I'm doing at the moment, and I'd love for you to try too. I'm Bulgarian and we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, but still, it's one of my favorite days of the year because it reminds us to do something very important. Disclaimer, I still don't know where I stand on the origins of Thanksgiving. I went down the rabbit hole a couple of days ago researching it, and everyone says differently. But today we won't actually talk about Thanksgiving, the holiday itself, but more the act of giving thanks. Spoiler alert, that is the key to happiness. So, gratefulness, gratitude, thanksgiving, thankfulness, acknowledgement, whatever you want to call it, it's an art form, it's a practice, it's a mindset, it's an attitude. If you know me personally, then you know that I'm a pretty happy person in general. Like 99% of the time that you ask me how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, the answer will always be great, amazing, awesome. And it's not just something that I say, it's something that I myself believe. And my trick to it is if someone that I love has not died within the last 24 hours, then I probably am happy because I have no reason not to be. So, yes, there's ups and downs, but the art of gratitude is something that you learn, you practice day after day. And I'll share how I got into that so that maybe it can benefit you too. So, I was gonna say one, but it's probably step zero. Okay, so step zero is research it. If you're someone like me who loves finding out new information and reading and watching TED Talks and like books and whatnot, then you probably want to look into it. So don't take my word for it. There's so much research out there that shows that gratitude is something that has long-term effects on your brain. So it actually changes the way you think, it changes your character. And well, that's amazing. So in the beginning, yes, it does take some getting used to, but when you get into the habit of it, it's something that actually positively impacts your life forever. So it's pretty much worth it. If you're Christian, you probably already know this, but giving thanks is one of the fundamental parts of loving God. And it's not because we have to, it's more because it's actually beneficial for us. It's a way of making a connection, but it's also something that, as research shows, it changes who you are and it changes you into a Christ-like character. So let me get you some verses on that. There are hundreds of verses, usually using the word praise instead of thank, but it basically means the same thing. So here are my top three. Give thanks in all circumstances, for that is God's will for you. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his love endures forever. I will give thanks to you, Lord, with all my heart. I will tell of your wonderful deeds. These three verses show that it was actually God's will for us to be thankful. That's what we were created for, to acknowledge, to see, to hear, to actually understand what's happening. And if we do, there's no way we won't be thankful because his love endures forever and because his deeds are wonderful. So back to the steps of building up the grateful mindset. Step number one, the official one after the research, is to actually clear up time, especially for it. Yes, we're all very busy and don't have time for anything new in our lives, but come on, guys, 10 minutes in the morning to make not only your morning amazing, but your whole day, because you'd be seeing it through the perspective, through the lens of all you have to be thankful for, all the good things in your life. So in the beginning, these mere 10 minutes might not feel like you're actually accomplishing something, but 10 minutes a day for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, it actually accumulates into a lifestyle and you get to spend your days happy. And isn't that the point? So reflect. In 1 minute, just turn off your phone, turn off any distractions, any music, any TV shows, whatever you're doing at the moment, and just think. Think about everything that you have, everything that you are, and everyone that you love. And step three is to express it. So, yes, thoughts are powerful, but putting them out there, putting them into the world is the way to go. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. First of all, you can pray. You can tell God what you're thankful for. And of course, you can do all of these together. Another thing you can do, or plus praying, is get yourself a gratitude journal. This is one I bought for probably like €3 on Amazon. And it's just a basic notebook that shows you day by day, I am thankful for, and then you put 3 things you're thankful for that day. It's as easy as that. And yeah, when you do it in the morning, sometimes on first glance, you're like, nothing has happened yet. But no, so many things have happened to you the day before that. And even being thankful for little things is so important. So I'll give you an example. The 3 things I was thankful for were home group on Fridays. So we meet up with friends and we discuss life and how our week went, and it's amazing. So of course, that's something to be thankful for. But I was also thankful for red velvet cupcakes. Sounds silly, but I had just had one and I'm like, wow, this is something that I'm very grateful for. And another one, comedy. And I've written comedy. Laughter is medicine for the soul. It is. I was watching a TED Talk and it was about comedy, and it made me think, yes, comedy is amazing. So yeah, that's something to be thankful for. And see, it doesn't have to be very deep. Yes, of course, it could be that you're thankful because someone got better from a sickness. It could be you're thankful because you have an awesome job. But it could be as simple as you're thankful because you had an amazing cup of tea. Anything in that moment. It doesn't matter how big or small it is, but it really helps you appreciate it in a new way. And the third way to express your gratitude is actually share it with someone. A friend, a parent, text it, WhatsApp it, mention it when you're hanging out with friends, responsibly, of course. And extra points if you actually tell them why you're grateful for having them in your life. It doesn't have to be something they've done. It can be about something that they are. So my challenge for you today is actually in honor of this wonderful season of Thanksgiving. We're nearing the end of the year. So many new things have happened, not the ones that we've expected, but definitely new things have happened. So maybe you made a new friend. Maybe you realized how much you love your siblings. Whatever it is, text them, tell them. Tell them thank you for being supportive. Whatever it is, express your gratitude. And that's it for this video. Simple, basic, but I thought it's a good video idea to start with because many of you asked me why I'm so happy, so I was like, okay, let's put it out there. If you like this video, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. I want to know your opinion. If you're interested in seeing more, make sure to subscribe to the channel and comment down below one thing that you're grateful for today. I'm looking forward to reading your answers. Bye and see you next time.